The playoffs are here, and you can predict the action all the way to the finals with FanDuel Predicts. Predict the spread, the total points, and even the game-winning moments that make the playoffs. Sign up and get a $25 bonus with FanDuel Predicts.
Offered by FanDuel Prediction Markets, LLC, a registered futures commission merchant. 18 plus bonus is non-withdrawable and expires 7 days after receipt. Trading derivatives involves significant risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Manage your activity with their consumer protection tools. Restrictions apply. See terms at FanDuel.com/predicts/bonus-offer-terms.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me. Taxi.
Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Back in the 70s, when we grew a bird for a chicken for market, it took, 65 days. Today, it only takes 45 days. Why?
Correct.
Because it's pumped up with hormones and antibiotics and steroids and everything else. Now, you don't think that's a link to all the autism and kids on the spectrum? Now, back in the 80s,
I don't know. We don't know that. We don't know that, but I will tell you this. They believe, very frankly, that a lot of these girls are starting their periods and are menstruating earlier. Menarche is onset by virtue of the fact that these hormones, because when you have, there is no such thing as a 5-pound chicken breast. It doesn't make any sense. The turkeys that are just gargantuan. It doesn't make, and it's obvious. Yes, but it's also recombinant. There's also DNA and the antibiotics, and everybody knows this. Hey, Benny, I thank you, my friend. Especially, I love all my friends who are, they're great. They're meat eaters. God bless you, and they love to make fun of plant-based or non-meat. And I said, do you know what's in this meat? Nah, it doesn't matter. Really? They have no idea. But they started this idea that you must embrace meat. I said, let me tell you something. I don't know what the government has to tell you regarding processed foods, bacon, nitrates, nitrosamines. I don't know what they have. I don't know what they have to tell you. I don't know what people are not paying attention to. But there's this idea that it doesn't even matter, that it does not matter. Let me talk about GMO foods. Do you know that kids today may never, ever, ever come into contact with real non-GMO wheat, non-GMO sugar, non-GMO soy, non-GMO, and by the soy is everything, non-GMO, wheat, soy, sugar through beets, corn. Corn. Oh, what am I saying? They never have, that your body says, what is this? What is this? I don't know. Looks like corn. Looks like corn. How about BT? BT corn. I always think of the BT cake or BT corn. This is a corn, a GMO corn that is developed that expresses a natural insecticide. Think about that. It's just the most thing, and nobody says anything. In fact, in California, they wanted to pass a law that just says, just identify when foods are genetically modified. That's all. Just a labeling. If you want to use it, go ahead. Terrific. Oh, no. Oh, no. There is this little street. It's not a street fair, but there's this thing in our neighborhood on the west side. And every year, I haven't seen them lately, but these folks come from, I don't know where, in South America or Central America. I don't know. But they're obviously authentic. And they serve food and they put their local stuff to raise money for their church. And one day, I love corn. And Jersey corn is terrific, but even that, sometimes that's GMO as well. But anyway, it's got to be because anyway. So I noticed this woman, she has this, I get Mayan, Incan, Aztec, I get them all confused, but they got the little hat and the Bolivian look, very, very colorful. And I said, what is this? And there was corn, varieties of corn in colors, shapes, kernels that looked like, I said, what is this? This was indigenous corn to their country. Might have been even illegal. I have no idea. I never saw it. I never saw anything like this. And what happens is you want heterogeneity. God wants food to be plentiful, not pluripotent, but of varieties. And it is I looked at that thinking, oh my God, it's the most incredible stuff. It tasted so great. And what people do is what they are eating. It's the most, it blows my mind. I don't want to get into this because whenever you talk about this, people are very, very serious about what they eat, and they swear that what they're doing is right because there's no rudimentary. If you went to your doctor, think about this. If you said, Doc, do me a favor. What's the matter? Nothing's the matter. What should I eat? And the doctor, your doctor, I don't care where you go. You pick the hospital, you pick it. I don't care. Anywhere in New York, anywhere. The best of the best of the best. And they'll look at you and they say, what do you mean, what do I eat? I don't know. Eat, moderation, kind of balance. And say, what? They have no clue. Do you ever look at doctors who themselves are overweight? It's like they miss that. They're great at what they do. Oh, surgery, drugs, antibiotics, treatments, you name it. And when it comes to plastic surgery, forget it. But food, not a clue. Not a clue. It's the most incredible thing in the world. And if I had my way, I would go right into the urban areas, African American, Latino areas, poor, and I would have a government program. That's right, government, you know it, where I would make fresh vegetables, fruits, nuts, whatever, and meat if you want. Oh, by the way, I love when people say, but it's, what is it? It's not farm. It's naturally, not naturally grazed. What do you call it when it open? Anyway, it's not confined to grain fed versus it's meat. You're injecting it. Doesn't matter. Anyway, but if I could lower BMIs, body mass index, by 10%, just that's a dent in an area I could reduce across the board. Listen, black brothers and sisters, listen to me. I could reduce renal failure, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, just name it, hepatic, blood pressure, hypertension, name it, by just playing with diet, nothing else. No medication, no exercise, nothing. Just diet alone. But they don't want to do that. Why do you think that is? Do you want me to get really dark? No pun intended. You want me to get dark? If I didn't know better, years ago, people would say, I think the CIA might have been responsible for flooding our cities with cocaine and crack. I can't argue that point. Don't forget the Mena, Arkansas findings. But it wouldn't surprise me. But what if somebody said there's another form of kind of an urban, I don't want to use the word genocide because the word is used with such frequency that we've become immune to it. But if I wanted to target a particular group of people, what I would do is I would remove any ability they have. I would make fresh foods and organic stuff very expensive, but I would give them all the processed foods and the chips and the sugary drinks and the knee-high and the soda and the greasy stuff in bags and chips and that would be, and that's exactly what's going on right now. Look at this. And when I talk about obesity, I'm not talking about it in terms of any kind of a cosmetic, aesthetic look. I'm not talking about that at all. I'm talking about how it affects people's health. And we're the only animal in the world who still doesn't know how to eat. We still don't know because if it tastes good, we're there.